This is illustration sketchbook 12 for my illustration degree. Again, it's an A4 size like the last one. So this exercise was another one that I really liked. So basically it was, you had to make a book cover design for a book on animals around the world. So I'd not long been to the Science Museum, so I had a lot of sort of info still in my mind from that and some pictures. So I started off with a spider diagram of animals around the world and then did some link words. So you've got things like I researched where animals were from, so Canada you've got bears, lynxes, panthers. America you've got beavers, bats, lions, anteaters, sloths. Africa you've got giraffes, hippopotamus, tigers. Spain you've got the bull. England you've got the cow, the rabbit, the badger, the blue-tit robin, sheep. Australia you've got the kangaroo, the dingo, the koala, the platypus. India you've got snakes, the great red squirrel. Russia you've got the Eurasian otter, the Amur leopard. Norway you've got things like the forest cat, yeah, and just things like that. So then these were the animals I decided to go with. So the koala, the panda, the rhino, the blue whale, the blue tangfish, the king elder bird, and a map of the world I was going to work on. So these were my mood boards on how, on the animals I'd chosen, how I wanted it to look, and I researched some front covers of books on animals and encyclopedias and things like that. Again, I got these from, sorry, it wasn't the Science Museum, the Natural History Museum, in their shop there. And then I started on some thumbnails. Obviously they're a bit bigger than thumbnails, but the basic gist is the same, and how I was going to place everything, and these ones as well here. And then I did some more, so we had to come up with 3 book cover designs. So one of them I wanted as a world, as in the actual world as a circle, like a rotating world. The other one was more like a map of the world, so like a flat map, and then the other one was more just a bit of everything. So after that I started sketching some animals. So this was the koala here, so just some rough sketches that I was doing in my sketchbook. I transferred them into this one. So this panda, the blue whale, this bird, and then I did some fish, and then I did some watercolour illustrations. So that's what the ones I was going to use. And then I worked on some sort of other images just to make it a little bit more complete. So I did sketch some bamboo here and then watercoloured them, and then did like a globe. It's not technically accurate, and the same with like a flat map. Again, it's not quite technically accurate, but it gives you a rough idea. And then I looked at typography and how I wanted the name of the book to be and what fonts. So these are the ones I printed off, and these were the actual names of the fonts, just so I knew for reference. And then I started to build up some ideas and annotate them. So I started with this one, and then I annotated that one. And then I had this idea, slightly different colour in the background. Was that going to work better? Different placement of where the fish was. Changed it down. Did I want more down here and just 2 up here? Basically the designs of the book covers. So this was the globe one that I was thought about, and I wanted all the animals at the top, but then it did look too bare at the bottoms, and then I added some more here and some like orchids, so all still natural world, still organic and botanical. And then I looked at textures in the backgrounds. So this was more of an oil paint texture in the background. And then these were the annotations. So again, I think I started with this one, and then I tried different colour backgrounds, and then whether to do that thing on the computer where it makes it look as though it's popping out, whether to do arrows with them, whether to put arrows where they come from. Just annotated them. And then this one I wanted to work on more like a foresty background, just to give it a bit of texture, a bit of difference from the other two book cover designs. So I annotated these, and then looked at hand-drawn typography. Put them on some tracing paper because I find that that's easier to then get them into an actual illustration. Again, looking at sort of like mark making, other textures to go in the background. Did I want to work on like animal skins, feathers, markings? So I did some illustrations with that one. And then again, annotated them and built them up, and then changed things depending on how they looked. So that was that one. And then I was looking at different colour fonts here, and how it sort of bent around the globe to make it look a bit more 3D. Where to place the author, and then obviously me as the illustrator. So that was that one. And then this book cover design. Again, hand-drawn typography here, and where to put the author and the illustrator. So again, annotating them. And this one I put dots from where they're from on the map. And then, so again, this is another annotation, so you're obviously always building up, taking things off, putting things in, trying them out, see what ones work best. And then I think that was the one that I actually decided on in the end. So I decided on the one in the globe I like the best, with all the animals at the top and the butterflies and the orchids here. It's not printed very well off of the computer, it's a bit more bolder than that. And then the around the world words were in orange because they stood out a little bit more from the globe in the background. But yeah, hopefully you can see that there. A little bit blurry. But yeah, so that's what I decided on in the end. So that was that exercise. So I hope you like this video. If you do, please like it and subscribe, and there'll be another one next time. Thank you, bye.